What's up, Hit Seekers? Good evening from Greater Cincinnati. This is Jake Rouse. I am excited to be breaking with you guys tonight, breaking my favorite product to collect, which is basketball. We thought it would be a good time to rip some basketball with the NBA announcing that their season's coming back in 1 month. We've seen some of the basketball card market start to stabilize, which means it's probably a good time to buy into it. And we thought this had a pretty good shot at filling. We've got some Contenders Optic, which I'm really excited to rip. I haven't ripped any of it personally, so I'm excited to see what we can pull out of there. Anytime you can get one box at 6 cards and it's multiple hundreds of dollars, I'm excited to see what we rip for everybody. So thank you guys for those of you who did participate in the fill. I think we're going to have a really great evening. Before I get started, I will say that we've got coming up here pretty soon is some new release. Actually, we're teasing it tonight. New release football, Panini Illusion. Such an awesome product. I'm excited to see what we pull out of that case. We're going to list it half case, pick your team, beginning tomorrow. So with that, we've got 1920 Mosaic, 1920 Prism, 1920 Court Kings, and 1920 Contenders Optic. We are going to dive right in, and we're going to start with the Mosaic, and then we're going to move to Prism, Court Kings, and then Optic. So with that, who's watching with us tonight? Excited to be ripping some packs with everybody and get a sense for who's out there with us this evening. Also talk a little bit about why I like basketball so much, and certainly would love to hear your guys' thoughts as well on who you guys like to collect the most. But one of the things that I like the most about basketball is it presents a really great opportunity to grade cards. And hey Jeff, how you doing? Thanks for jumping in, man. I appreciate it. It presents a really great opportunity to grade cards, and if you watched our football break over the weekend, I teased a little bit that we here at Hit Seekers are going to announce pretty soon. I really want to get it out this weekend, but we are partnering with Jared Landris at Jim Mint to submit your cards to PSA directly from the breaking process. And so, I'm going to share more about that once we're ready to go live with the process. But the whole thought is that, if you break with us, you get some big hits. Instead of you having to get them to your house and then look them over and understand what you have, we can look at them for you and sell them directly to PSA, and then once they're ready, ship them off to you. I'm pretty excited about that because I know how important the turnaround time is for grading some cards. So let's dive in. So we're starting with Mosaic Cellos, and just like Mosaic football cellos, you get 4 packs or 2 packs per cello, 1 pack that has just the pink parallels. As it goes with the majority of this break, what we're looking for is rookies and key second-year players. So this Trae Young, for instance, this Trae Young second year, great card, and so we'll definitely sleeve that up. We're going for players that, again, have their rookie year. Any color variations that we can get are really, really important as well. Lou Williams. Here's a nice one right here. Got Game Silver Mosaic Pascal Siakam. It's a really nice hollow there and an insert that is really nice. That's going to the Raptors. And the Raptors are going to Anthony De La Cerda. It's a nice P.J. Washington rookie. P.J. Washington for the Hornets. Hornets are going to Dave Knox. Nice hit, Dave. We'll get that sleeved up for sure. Rudy Gay. Got some Davis Bertans, green. Charles Barkley. Jamal Murray. Bruce Brown. D'Angelo Russell, hollow. Get that sleeved up. Grant Williams, rookie card. Buddy Hield. Josh Hart. Alec Burks, silver. They're really nice. I love the Mosaic cards. I know that people continue to tell you, and Cam Johnson, rookie. I know that people continue to say that that we that Prism's always going to be king, and they're probably right. But I have to say, I do really, really love the way Mosaic looks. So I'm going to grab these sleeves, get these first ones sleeved up. I'm also, give me 1 second, I got to get the card collection. 1 second. Got to make sure we make for an easy sort when we're all done here, so we can get these shipped out to you. Sorry about that. All right, get the rookies sleeved up here. All right. Still have the pink parallels to go through, but anything NBA, I like to sleeve up as quickly as possible because you know how important the surfaces and the quality of the cards are if you are going to grade them. So. Pretty nice here. All right, got those. Set those rookies off to the side. We'll take these and sign them away, and we'll look at our pinks. Glenn Robinson, Kelly Oink, Eric Paschall, Spencer Dinwiddie, LaMarcus Aldridge, Karl Malone, Hall of Fame insert. So no rookies in the pink, but that's okay. We're still early. Still early. We'll go next to the Mosaic Mega Box. I'm excited to see what happens too with the basketball market because, you know, what's interesting, and I've heard a lot of people talk about it. I mentioned to you guys, like I break in a very particular way, and my PC is all PSA 10 graded rookies, and so I'm intrigued to see what happens at the overall market because we didn't get March Madness. And so you know that like the majority of these guys that, you know, that become really big rookies to follow are Cinderella stories in March Madness. You know, you got Ja Morant, for instance, a prime example of that. You know, sometimes you got the guys like Zion. So I just don't know what's going to happen with this year's rookie class. And I'm really intrigued about how that's going to play into the overall market. My gut is that it's actually going to make 1920 more valuable. And I think we're going to get an extended 1920 year because people are still trying to sort out, you know, Zion and Ja and how those guys are going to be long term. So I'm pretty interested to see what happens there. I know that my collection is, I'm using this time to buy up some rookies who have taken a pretty big hit since the July peak. All in an effort, of course, to put them to just upgrade into the cards that I really want. I'd really love to have LeBron James Topps Chrome rookie. That's like a Mount Rushmore of cards for me. The LeBron James Topps Chrome rookie PSA 10. Got the base Topps, but I really want the Chrome. That might be a fun post. Maybe we'll do that one day. I'd love to know what your guys' Mount Rushmore of cards is. You know, what are the 4 cards you're most proud of in your collection? Don't have to be the most valuable, but just the ones you're most excited about. I think that'd be a fun little post. So, all right, here we go. We're going to dive in here to the Mosaic Mega Box. Let's see what we got. All right. Bowman. There's Giannis, MVP. That's sleeved up. I'll tell you, I am heavily invested in Giannis rookie cards. That's for sure. I'm a big fan of his. Paschall, Josh. PJ Washington red. There you go. Dave Knox. Dave, jumping in late. Appreciate it. You got the PJ Washington red wave rookie card. Look at that top loader. We'll get a showcase started here. I know we're a little early, but it'd be good to get a showcase going. It's a nice hit. Anthony Davis got game. Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Again, we'll sleeve all the rookies, even if I don't pull them over right now. Kevin Porter Jr. rookie, going to the Cavs. Even if I don't pull them right now, we will sleeve them up. Devin Booker, red wave. It's a nice card. He had a heck of a bubble. The Suns, you know, had such an awesome team to follow. And that was really, really, really great to watch. Ooh, Rui Hachimura, NBA debut. Rui going to Ryan Bloomdahl. Ryan, nice hit. Get that in a case. Jason, yours is the Topps Finest Jeter rookie with that stupid protector film. That's a cool card. There's the Rui. It's a nice hit. Yeah, we'll get a little Rui stand going. He's got some big potential. Alright. Still looking for Zion and Ja, obviously. We're only a few packs in. Get our next little stack going here. Goga Bidadze. Markel Fultz. Duncan Robinson. This is actually his first card, which is cool. I'm surprised I didn't put the rookie symbol on it, but I guess it's because he was picked up. He had a heck of a, obviously played incredibly well in the bubble. Larry Bird, Keldon Johnson, Brandon Clark. There's another Trae Young second year. Chris Paul Red. Will to win Paul George. Cam Reddish, NBA debut. Cam Johnson, rookie. Rudy Gobert. Sean Kemp, Jam Jam Masters. Okay. Let's finish up the mosaic and then we'll sleeve everything up. Dwayne Wade, Pascal, Kareem. Elfrid Payton, red. Trae Young, got game. It's a nice insert there. Here we go. Kobe White, NBA debut. There's a guy that I think people are really bullish on. He didn't obviously see the same type of rise like a lot of the cards did during the NBA bubble, because obviously the Bulls didn't make it. But I think people are pretty bullish on Kobe White and his ability to grow as a player. So I'm excited to see how that shakes out. Terrence Mann. Ooh, Luka Doncic second year. There we go. It's a nice hit. It's going to bullish, no pun intended. You're right. That's a good call, Jason. Luka Doncic second year. Second year is going to the Mavs. Mavs are going to Jim Gohannigan. Nice hit, Jim. We have some 18. You know, we do have some 18 stuff. We've got 18 Prism, and we have 18 Rajon Rondo. Ooh, Rui Hachimura red. Here we go. Red Wave Rui. So you got the NBA debut and the red out of this mega. It's a nice hit. Red Wave Rui going to the Wizards. Wizards are going to Ryan again. Nice job, Ryan. Get that up on the Rui stand. What I was saying is that we've got some 18 product, and we've definitely got, you know, the ability to hunt some Luka rookies. We got 18 Prism, we got 18 Optic. You know, we've got the ability to really go after some of these guys. But the problem is the product's just so expensive. You know, we thought we really hit a good. Here's an NBA Hall of Fame Charles Barkley. That's pretty nice. Kyle Kuzma silver. It's a neat looking card. Going to the Lakers. Lakers going to Jeff Renshaw. We'll get that sleeved up. We thought we hit a really good price point on this one. And to, you know, we're really kind of surprised that, you know, I know that the market's a little different. Holy cow. Here we go. LeBron James MVP Hollow. LeBron James MVP Hollow going to the Cavaliers. Cavaliers going to Jim Gohannigan. That's a nice hit right there. Congrats, Jim. Talk about cards that, you know, look at grading. This is a beauty. It's not, you know, doesn't have the standard print lines that you see on a lot of Mosaic. That is a great looking card right there. We're going to put that up in the Hit King right now. But yeah, you know, we know it's different, and obviously we know our group, for instance, is very much so. Very, very much so. There's Ben Simmons, red, and Klay Thompson. We know that our group is really, really big on pick your team. And so, you know, we try not to do a lot of randoms. Basketball is so top-heavy that it's really hard to not do randoms because, you know, it's hard to find a way to fill the rest of the break. But, you know, that being said, I think that, you know, we're going to have to give it give it a try. Oh, you saw somebody hit was it LeBron you saw them hit? We're going to have to try to give it a try because basketball is so important to breaking, just because the ability, again, to get, the cards that you want to grade and to be able to grow collections. And frankly, if you're doing this to flip, so like, one of the paths, I was thinking about writing actually a blog on this, and you guys let me know if you think it's worthwhile, but I have a lot of people reach out and that are just getting into sports cards or had just gotten into sports cards over COVID. And one of the things that we talk about that they ask is like, well, how do you, why do you break, Jake? Or what do you do to make breaks work? And so to me, there's three paths in my mind for breaking, that I think is pretty interesting. The first is, without a doubt, I'm going to actually put that in a case, that MVP's. The first is entertainment. I mean, there are times where I'm just sitting back and I'm like, I want something to watch, and I'll just log on and watch people breaking. I think it's pretty fun and pretty cool to interact with everybody. The second is obviously if you're PCing people. There's no doubt that, if you PC a team, buying that team in an entire case is a lot better than opening a box for yourself. But the third, and this is one that I do more frequently than not, is I may PC, one of the players, but then what I do is I buy into breaks with an eye to try to flip, and so I'll try to buy the cards and then try to flip them into bigger cards so that I can build out my collection. And so that's why I think basketball is so important and why we keep trying to introduce it in here. Because we know how important it is to the overall market, especially to card values, and I think that they're going to start coming back right around the time the NBA season comes back. So with that, I'm going to jump in here. So we've got Panini, we've got Prism Retail. The one thing I'll say about Prism Retail is a lot of packs. So give me a sec to open them all, and then we'll flip through and see what we got. Hey Travis, thanks for jumping in and chatting, hanging out with us tonight. Answer your question, do we sell boxes? Great question. We're actually, one of the things we talked about in our last meeting, and I think it's something we're going to start doing, is both reserving one day a week for personal breaks. So if you guys want, a box for yourself or whatever, we can come into the studio, rip it live, and then ship them directly to you. And then the other thing we're going to do is build out our e-commerce store where we have some products that we not necessarily want to get rid of, but just products we know the group is maybe not interested in doing a full break of, and so we may just toss them online so that we can move on. And so yeah, to answer your question, Travis, we may move into to doing some box sales. And you're saying one partial random is a good way to go. That's a good. I mean, we experimented with the partial tiered random with a football break. No, it was a baseball. It was triple threads once, and that was a good experiment. I thought it went pretty well. So maybe we'll bring that back. Where you get a random team and pick one or two. The challenge is, and this is the ultimate hard part that I have in terms of my job here. And my job is primarily I don't do a lot of the breaking. My dad usually gets to spend the time with all of you guys breaking. But, my challenge, I'm responsible primarily for buying the product. And so I'm always thinking about break formats before I purchase anything. Like how will this break? How will we, what is the product format? Because as somebody who enters and breaks myself, I know there are a lot of things that I don't like. When I break, like for instance, no one likes to skunk, and that, in fact, I'll tell you, we had a meeting earlier this week because that XR break we did on Monday or Sunday, it was either Monday or Sunday, was very skunky. It was actually the first time we looked at each other afterwards and like, dang, we really, I don't know, I've just never seen a half case be so lobbed toward two teams. So that was really interesting. But I say that because when you start getting into the partial randoms, what happens, Travis, is it means that the price per spot goes way up, right? Because, I mean, there's no doubt that the basketball market, the cards are the hottest, but so is the sealed wax. I mean, you're talking prices that are, that are absolutely absurd. I mean, this prime example, this 1920 Contenders Optic box. Like, we bought it from a distributor, but if I were to go buy that off the shelf right now, that's a $450 box for 6 cards. And so it really only works well when you compare it with it really only works well when you compare it with a mixer, because again, if I were to open just that box and sell, a tiered random for 50 spots, number one, or for 10 spots at $50, number one, that realistically 4 of those people aren't going to get a card at least, and if anything doubles up, you're really in a bad spot. So just stuff we think about. Oh, I appreciate the kind words there. I appreciate those kind words on the fairness. We tried, Travis. Like I said, we created Hit Seekers because we really like sports cards. It's a great break from our day jobs. We get to come hang out with you guys and enjoy the hobby. And so we know that it's just a great way to build a community. And 2,000 members strong in a few months. You guys have been great to us, and we want to return the favor. So. Oh, and I only see Facebook users, so definitely understand the XR break. Yeah, I'll tell you, it was a tough one for sure, and we definitely noticed. So, if I could make the hits even out more, I certainly would. But that was an interesting one to watch for sure. I will tell you though, we're gonna tease Illusions tonight, and that Illusions is going to come out. Illusions is going to come out. We're gonna list it tomorrow at noon, and hopefully try to break it on Saturday. Illusions reminded me a ton of Phoenix. So nice spread of hits. You're getting 5 hits per box. We're gonna do a half case of it, 4 boxes. So, all right, let's dive into Prism, the mecca of all things, basketball. We're actually really excited. When we talk about Prism, we're super excited about the football case. We got a case of football Prism, so that'll be listing. That got pushed to beginning of December, but we're going to be talking to you guys about how we break that, because that's going to be awesome. All right, here we go. Malcolm Brogdon, Pacers red. Bruno Fernando, Paul Pierce, Ben Simmons, Chuma Okeke, instant impact. Malik Beasley, Pascal Siakam. Emergent Dylan Windler. Here we go. P.J. Washington Jr. Prism. That's a nice hit. Dave Knox knocking up the P.J. Washingtons. That's fantastic. Got a nice clean surface too. Let's see if that's a soft corner. Doesn't look like it. Looks like it's a nice card. Nice and clean, Dave. Good looking card. Late. It's the late breaker mojo, if you will. The nice base rookie there. Ross, Victor Oladipo for the Pacers, Chris Middleton silver, get that sleeved up, Miles Turner, Aaron Holiday. All right, we got an auto, it looks like, Channing Frye for the Cavaliers, penmanship auto. Cavaliers are going to Jim Gohannigan. What is it, Jim? One of these days I want to pull a monster auto, like a Zion. I think it'd just be awesome. Maybe we'll do it today at the Contenders Optic. Thaddeus Young, Dennis Rodman, Rui Hachimura, instant impact. Kevin Porter Jr. Prism. All right. Jordan Poole, Charles Barkley, Okafor for the Pelicans, Get Hyped, Damian Lillard, Kelvin Johnson, Danny Green, Jamal Murray, Dominance, Justin Winslow, Nikola Jokic, Paul George, Alex Len, Green for the Hawks. Atlanta Hawks are going to Nick Buono. Get that sleeved up. Kyle Guy. All right, this is a nice hit here. Rajon Rondo, green. Prism for the Lakers. Lakers are going to Jeff Renshaw. Nice hit, Jeff. Get that tossed in a box here. Chumo Kiki, Larry Johnson, DeMello, Josh Richardson, 76ers Hollow, Tristan Thompson, Derek White. Yeah, the Mega Mixers for all the sports. I'll tell you, Mega Mixers are a blast for us because, again, we're trying to find that right balance to hit the right price point. So, a lot of cards. They're fun to open. You know, I thought the Mosaic Mega Mixer was awesome. We definitely want to do that again. Anthony Davis dominance. Recently coming off their nice NBA championship. Get that sleeved up. Sean Kemp, Gobert. Ooh, here we go. Karl Anthony Towns, Hollow, silver, I guess. Silver and Prism, Hollow and Optic. Hyped insert. Can you guys see that well? Yeah, there we go. Hyped insert, Karl Anthony Towns. Get that in a sleeve right away. DeAndre Ayton, Lou Williams, Bradley Beal for the Wizards, silver. Nash, Kyrie Irving, Donovan Mitchell, dominance, silver. It's a nice looking card. Cam Johnson. Ooh, John Wall green. It's nice looking. Sabonis, Garrett, Kyle Lowry. Cody Martin, silver. Get that sleeve right away. Alright, got a little more stack here. Love to see a Ja or Zion come out of this. Marcus Smart. Tracy McGrady, silver. Steph Curry, Draymond Green. Paul Pierce, red. Prince, Kid Gilchrist, Clint Capella. There's another Rui, Emergent. Siku, base. Zach LaVine. Ah, here we go. LeBron James, Prism. It's not a silver. It's a beautiful card, though. LeBron James base. Nice and clean. We'll get that in a case. Going to the Lakers. Lakers are going to Jeff Renshaw. Nice hit, Jeff. It's a great card. All right, a little bit left here in the Prism stack. Tim Duncan, Bledsoe, Malone, Jamal Murray, silver. Garland, Bam Adebayo, Jackson Hayes, Jimmy Butler, Mikal Bridges. All right, so no Zion, no Ja in the Prism or the Mosaic. That's not what we like to see. Give me a second to sleeve everything up, and we'll move on to the higher end stuff. See what we can do for the Ja and Zion spots. Maybe we can hit them something special in these last two boxes. All right. Not a lot of color in that though. I was pretty impressed with that. You never know what you're going to get out of retail boxes, so it's nice to see so many silvers. A couple more cards here. Sleeve up, and then we will be on to the higher end stuff. We'll start with Court Kings, and then we'll move from Court Kings on to the Hallmark of the Night, the Contenders Optic. All right, let's get these. Is that numbered? Okay. I feel like I should know that. All right. Let's start with Court Kings. So in Court Kings, we got 2 autos or memorabilia cards per box. It's a fun product because they got some really interesting inserts. Like for instance, we actually pulled one in our first Court Kings break. It's 1 pack, 10 cards. you can actually pull a you can pull a card that features a player's shoe, which is pretty awesome, and they're actually worth quite a bit. So I know it sounds kind of weird, but all right. So we're gonna do this in a way that is a little bit more dramatic, if you will. So we'll start here. Eric Paschall for the Warriors, level 3. That's one thing I'll say. This is a rookie, obviously, but what I'll say, they do levels on this product. So this is a level 3. They got level 1, level 2. Level 3s are really beautiful. This product is known for blending like art into the product, so it's pretty different. Pretty neat. Look at that in the case. That's level 3. All right, next card here. Sorry, picked up 2. Devin Booker, Maestro. Devin Booker. And then we got a Points in the Paint, Kemba Walker. Kemba Walker, Points in the Paint. We're going to save the auto. We got a Damian Lillard base. Jason Tatum base. We'll get that sleeved up. Admiral Schofield rookie. Cam Reddish rookie. We'll get those two. Put in a case for you. All right. Next, Derrick Rose, Points in the Paint, numbered to 25. That's a nice hit going to the Pistons. Pistons going to Jim Gohannigan. Jim's having a pretty decent break. Look at that. Points in the Paint, Derrick Rose, cased up, numbered to 25. That's awesome. All right, that's a nice hit. Okay, here we go. First hit of Court Kings. Quinn Cook, Lakers, Impressionist Ink. Quinn Cook at a 99. Going to Jeff Renshaw. Jeff with the Lakers hit. Nice hit, Jeff. Lakers came through pretty big for you. Get that in a case. Okay, and our last hit is Richard Hamilton for the Pistons. Richard Hamilton. Pistons, numbered to 49, autograph. Brush strokes. That's a Pistons auto going to Jim Gohannigan. All right, Jim, I'm sure you're pretty disappointed when you got the Pistons, but you're getting quite a bit of hits. It's a nice auto. We will sleeve up the rookies. I hope Cam Reddish turns out really good because I've got quite a bit of his cards. Schofield. Okay. All right. Last box, Contenders Optic. Really love to pull something fantastic if we can. And if we're gonna pull it, it's coming out of that box, I'll tell you that. There's a lot of exciting hits in that. So, all right. Here we go. All right, so Contenders Optic, 1 auto, 6 cards. Pretty fun. Let's see what we can get. Oops. All right. 1 pack. There we go. 1 pack. Nothing in the box. All right. Good luck, everybody. Really hope we're pulling something fantastic here. All right. We're going to flip it over. Let's see what we got. All right. First card. Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Butler base for the Miami Heat. Heat are going to Anthony De La Cerda. I said Anthony. These cards are so beautiful. They're nice. They're thick. They're clean. Man, they're fantastic. All right. Get that in the case. It's going to go in a little bit of a thicker case, actually. Case. All right. Next up. Nice. Trae Young Silver. Look at that. Second year Trae Young Silver. Going to the Hawks and Nick Buono. Nice hit, Nick. Gotta love that. That's a beautiful card. All right, next up, Damian Lillard, red. Damian Lillard, red. Going to the Portland Trailblazers. Trailblazers going to Dylan Anstett. Nice hit, Dylan. Okay. All right. Next up, our auto. Isaiah Roby Orange. Isaiah Roby Orange on-card auto for the Thunder. Thunder going to Anthony De La Cerda. It's a rookie ticket. Nice hit, Anthony. Still got 2 more cards coming. Two more cards coming. All right. Next up, Aspirations. All-Star Aspirations. Pascal for the Toronto Raptors. Raptors to Anthony De La Cerda. Nice hit, Anthony. And the last card of the break, we will do a recap right after this before signing off. And that is, ooh, this is gorgeous. Jimmy Butler Uniformity Cracked Ice. Dang, that's beautiful. Going to the Heat and Anthony De La Cerda. Cracked Ice, Jimmy Butler Uniformity. It's really cool. It's kind of like an acetate background to it. Like I don't know if you can see on the camera, but the jersey kind of sticks out. I mean, obviously it's a card, but that's great. Nice hit. All right, let's do a recap. And again, like I said, we will be listing Illusions. We'll preview it tonight. We'll list it tomorrow. And we will break it hopefully Saturday. So that'll be good. I'll be giving an update. We decided to pass on the... yeah, you did. You did pretty well on the Contenders box. We decided to pass on the Upper Deck Chasing Tiger. Just because I didn't think we could get it in time, and I was kind of worried about that. So, decent break. You know, like I said, again, basketball is all about, you know, being able to get good cards and grade them out. We got a whole bunch of color and rookies that, again, anything we missed, we'll obviously get it sleeved up. Would have loved to have seen Zion and Ja at least once. Pretty, you know, unfortunately we didn't. But got a nice Kobe White NBA debut. You got Giannis MVPs. You got quite a bit of Rui. The red is pretty beautiful, and then the NBA debut. We got PJ Washington 3 times. PJ Washington red, and then the PJ Washington base prism. You got the Eric Paschall level 3 rookie. Second year Luka Doncic. Pretty nice. Quite a bit of hits and just various inserts. The Isaiah Roby was a really great orange auto out of the Contenders Optic. That Trae Young Silver for the Hawks. Nick Buono, if you sold cards, I'd probably buy this from you. Jimmy Butler, got some really nice other hits here from the autos. Lakers did pretty well with LeBron James. Rajon Rondo green. And then the Hit King hit of the break is the LeBron James MVP Silver out of Mosaic. Really nice card. Guys, I can't thank you enough for participating with us. be on the lookout for Illusions to go live tomorrow afternoon, right around noon. Again, we're going to try to break that on Saturday if we can fill it. Beautiful product, tons of hits, not a high price point. We'll do a half case, and then we'll follow up with the other half right after we do it. That's all for me right now. Hope you guys have a